How often do we choose to trust words instead of actions, missing the subtle cues that truly reveal how someone feels? Marcus Aurelius once said, "If someone does you wrong, the real harm isn't in their action, but in your response." Believed in seeing the world clearly, free of emotional distortion, seeking truth, not comfort. Not everyone who smiles at you has good intentions. But instead of letting paranoia take over, the Stoic mindset teaches us to recognize such signs. With calm observation and thoughtful discernment, recognizing when someone dislikes you but conceals it isn't about confrontation. It's about being aware. It's about protecting your inner peace and keeping your dignity intact. Here are 7 subtle but clear signs, viewed through the lens of Stoic philosophy, that can help you move through social interactions with wisdom and grace. Sign 1. Their actions don't match their words. 1 of the most evident signs that someone secretly dislikes you is when their words and actions don't align. They may say they appreciate or support you, but their behavior tells a different story. For instance, they might praise your work, yet never show up when you need backing, or constantly find excuses not to follow through. From a Stoic point of view, we are urged to judge people not by what they say, but by what they do. Actions reflect intent far more accurately than speech. Epictetus once said, "It's not things themselves that disturb us, but our view of them." That inconsistency reveals a gap between their outward behavior and inner attitude. Maybe they're trying to keep up appearances, or maybe they lack the courage to be upfront. Instead of getting caught up in their mixed signals, stay emotionally detached. Ask yourself, are you putting too much weight on their words when their actions are telling you the truth? Use this moment to reflect, not to react. Their behavior says more about their own conflict than about your value. Stay authentic and let their inconsistency reveal the truth without letting it disturb your peace. Sign 2. They subtly diminish your achievements. Another signal is the way they undermine your accomplishments through backhanded compliments or seemingly harmless remarks. You might hear things like, "I didn't think you had it in you," or "You got lucky, huh?" These comments may seem benign, but often hide jealousy or discomfort with your success. Why would someone behave this way? In Stoic thought, people often project their insecurities onto others. Seneca once noted, "It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable." When someone resents your wins, it often has little to do with you and everything to do with their own feelings of inadequacy. The Stoic response is twofold. First, don't react emotionally. Defensive responses only fuel their quiet resentment. Second, use their words as a mirror. There's truth in the critique, let it improve you. If not, let it slide off like rain on stone. By not internalizing their passive aggression, you maintain peace and deny them influence over your emotions. Stoicism reminds us, strength lies in controlling how we react, not in controlling how others think. Sign 3. Their politeness feels artificial. While politeness is a social norm, when it's used to hide true feelings, it can feel stiff and rehearsed. Someone who secretly dislikes you might go out of their way to appear courteous, yet their tone, posture, or energy betrays them. Their smile might be too quick, their laughter hollow, or their compliments oddly flat. From a Stoic perspective, this is a lesson in apatheia, a state of emotional equilibrium. Marcus Aurelius advised, don't take things personally. What others say and do is a reflection of themselves, not of you. If you notice they seem natural and relaxed around others, but stiff and scripted around you, it's likely they're masking something. Don't confront or mimic their insincerity. Instead, stay true to your character. Be kind not to win them. Overbutt, because it reflects your values. Let their forced niceties serve as a reminder. You can't control others' feelings, but you can always choose your own response. Authenticity and calm are your strongest shields. Sign 4. They frequently interrupt or redirect the conversation. Someone often cuts you off or shifts the topic away from what you're saying. It's a subtle but telling sign of hidden disdain. It might not seem rude on the surface, but it undermines your voice and signals they don't value your input. A Stoic would say, don't take the bait, Epictetus once advised. If someone speaks ill of you, Don't defend yourself. Say, "You clearly don't know the rest of my flaws," or you'd have included those too. Interruptions aren't just about conversation, they're often about control. If someone constantly sidelines your words, recognize it for what it is: insecurity in disguise. Stay calm. Don't force your voice into the space they won't give, and redirect your energy toward those who do listen. Your worth isn't defined by airtime in a conversation, but by the depth of your thoughts and the serenity you bring to the exchange. Sign 5. They're unreliable when you need support, when dislike is hidden. It often shows through unreliability. They might agree to help, but either flake out or deliver with little enthusiasm. They avoid direct refusal, yet their actions speak volumes about their investment or lack of it. Stoicism teaches us to focus only on what we can control. Seneca once said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Instead of resenting their unreliability, treat it as a lesson. Where are you placing your expectations? If someone consistently disappoints, stop seeking their approval or help. Invest your time in relationships that offer mutual respect and reciprocity. This doesn't mean harboring. Bitterness, resentment only keeps you emotionally bound to their failure. Instead, release them with grace. Their actions are a reflection of them, not you. Sign 6. Their support is always conditional. There are those who only back you when they stand to gain. Their support is transactional, genuine, only when it aligns with their interests. When the spotlight isn't on them, they vanish. Stoic wisdom, particularly the principle of sympathia urges, is humanity urges us to approach these relationships with clarity. Their behavior doesn't reflect your value. It reflects their limitations. Instead of feeling betrayed, use this as guidance. Prioritize connections rooted in authenticity, not convenience. Seneca reminded us, associate with those who will make a better man of you. Let go of those who cannot. Sign 7. They criticize your success. Through subtle jabs, success reveals who your real supporters are. If someone often chalks your achievements up to luck or timing, they're likely harboring hidden resentment. On the surface, their comments may seem trivial, but underneath lies quiet bitterness. Stoicism reminds us not to chase approval. Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." Let your work and character speak louder than their subtle digs. Their envy stems from internal dissatisfaction, not your accomplishments. Recognize this and respond with grace and humility. Their opinion doesn't determine your path. We often cross paths with people who hide dislike under the mask of courtesy. Recognizing these patterns isn't about becoming suspicious. It's about developing awareness. It's about using wisdom, not emotion, to respond. As Marcus Aurelius put it, when you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. That's where your focus should be, not on others' hidden judgments, but on your own purpose. If someone dislikes you but conceals it, remember, their actions reflect them, not you. Understanding these signs empowers you to move through life with confidence and composure. You free yourself from the need to please and instead invest in what nourishes your growth. A Stoic strength isn't about avoiding conflict. It's about staying grounded, no matter what's happening around them. Observe. Don't judge. Adapt. Don't react. Stay committed to peace, and let nothing cloud your deeper purpose.